Hello, I am Michael Marsh, and I am the Constitution Party candidate for State Treasurer. Now, you might be asking yourself why you should vote for a third-party candidate rather than a Democrat or a Republican. Well, if you like the status quo, then vote for a Democrat or Republican, because if you vote for the status quo, you will get the status quo. Now, status quo right now is gas prices going up and no relief in sight. Food prices going up, again, no relief in sight. There's not going to be, we're losing our freedoms, we're losing our economic ability to survive. So if that's what you want for Oregon and for America, then vote Democrat or Republican. Otherwise, vote third party, and I recommend, of course, the Constitution Party and myself. Oregon has 3,900,000 citizens living here. The state of Oregon has a debt of $12 billion. How does that work? It's not going to work. And the Feds, their debt is even worse. They got $16 trillion. How is that going to work? And again, it's not meant to work. The people that control the Democrat-Republican Party, the international bankers and the hedge fund operators, they want to collapse America. They want to collapse the United States so they can set up a worldwide utopian government. Sometimes they call it communist, sometimes they call it fascist. Really just different words for the same ideology. Although when it's somewhat competent, they call themselves fascist, and when they're totally incompetent, they call themselves communist, which makes you kind of wonder why our leadership, like Barack Obama, would consider themselves communist instead of fascist. But America's in trouble, and Oregon is in trouble. If you don't like the way things are going, then you have to do something about it. Because if you don't vote, you're just letting somebody else make your decision for you. And if you vote for, like I said, if you vote for a Democrat or a Republican, you're voting for the status quo. And that means houses being stolen from people, farms being destroyed, factories being destroyed. The whole economy is collapsing, and it's all by design. One of the things that I want to do as state treasurer is work with the legislature to end as many bureaucratic rules as possible. And I would ask them to bring a law that says that any federal bureaucrat that passes a rule, it would only apply in Oregon if the Oregon legislature signs off on it. And under the 10th Amendment, I think we can do that. Another thing I would do is I would tell the legislature right at the beginning of the session, I'm not going to issue any debt bonds. So whatever money they expect to get, that's what they better count on spending, because once they're out of money, everything comes to a stop. And I can do that under Article 11, Section 7 of the Oregon Constitution. I'm also going to ask that the legislature end the taxation of working people and instead return to a nature-based economy for the state. We have plenty of renewable resources like timber and mining and all of that, and the state could be self-sufficient. In fact, that's what the state lands were set aside for back in the 1800s when Oregon became a state. It was so that the state could be self-sufficient. The state could pay its own way. They wouldn't need to tax people. We have gotten away from that, and it's time to go back. And my time is up, so look me up at mpmconstitution.com and vote for me to be your next state treasurer. Thank you.